The 27th of May 2021. Myer will make you killed in a large groups. You fly to death. Your family could be in the crowd. A passenger, ferry, ocean emoji. A middle-aged man. Plants. I will make this video in English, but I will refer quickly to supernatural verses which I'm working on. These verses I will translate from Arabic to English, or you can go back to my video to review the video. I'm an alien, part 3, and not ready to fight with idiots. You will fight for me. This was the day, few days before the myer start to fuck with me, and the syndrome of Myer started. So before the syndrome of Myer started, we posted, I'm an alien and not ready to fight with idiots. This video, I am an alien and ready not to fight with idiots. You will fight for me or die. Since second day, عدل عن ولد فيه ثلاث. He rejected a son in a trinity. دما صليبا على. This son in a holy trinity, his blood was on a cross. من على عصاة ترى عين ضعيفا العلي في العود. The eyes found this crucified God was like a weak on the cross. منزلا بالأرض, he descended to earth. He wasn't being buried. لم يدفن على مستوى سطح الأرض. buried by dust. لم يدفن بالتراب. So you can review this part. I'm referring to supernatural verses. This verses in Arabic, because the holy books which are not holy, which is they called holy, they challenge it that there is no human or non-human power can make books like the books which they have, the Torah, the Injil, the Bible, and the Quran. But the Quran makes the challenge very serious, and it's in Arabic, and they make the challenge in one surah. Surah means like this size, and verses تنتهي مثل الأبيات الشعرية like poetry, and make the challenge very hard. So this challenge is very hard for a human, but for God, real God, we bought the whole universe in this text, hidden in this text, which is an Arabic verse. So through collecting words from every sentence and making lines and covering the words which we don't use, we will have a portraits, لوحات لا تقدر بثمن. So I will refer to 3 lines. Connecting them give us a portrait. This portrait shows very serious things which I refer quickly now. It refers to Dawkins, Richard Dawkins as an atheist, and Einstein as agnostic. He believes in something but he's not sure, and a believer like me, the Egyptian president, he believes in Egyptian gods. So a believer, an atheist, an agnostic, then the god Horus appeared. He was protecting as a falcon, protecting the 3 pyramids and the Sphinx. And the whole evolution theory and the whole human evolution theory in size like this. And a mice and a cat. And this cat which appeared in Gaza when Israel, we warned Israel many times uh, for something incredible or something you can't challenge. The time, you can challenge the time. Once a God has the power on time, he can delete your history and make another history. So the cat in this was looking at somehow, and this how I posted on Facebook in 2012 before the police arrested me for something I didn't do. And by the way, when the police, the detective, he sent me after my interview number R02543887, when he taken me to sleep in the cell, one of his other police, he say, yeah, he answer him like "Hmm, innocent, he did nothing." So who enjoying torture people. So anyway, uh, I will show how this cat, a bear, and the mice, and I bought the mice here on the February before the mice black طاعون الفئران يظهر في Australia the worst, and the cat appeared in the same position in the same portrait over the mice, a very big mice eating, and the cat in the same position which posted by Muaz for the Israeli, and the cat looked at the same exact position. These supernatural activities. I'm not delusional. I will refer in this same video to how we put 3 or more serious accidents, very accurate in the same text which I showed in the beginning of this video, Meyer syndrome. So here is a text. أمن له القدوس. You pick words like this. أمن له القدوس إبليس تفطر لذكره شموسا عبوسا في أولاه عدل عن ولد في ثلاث عدل عن ولد في ثلاث انصلب لمن صليبا على. So you will pick these words and I will show you the portrait and how it's something unbelievable, and it's not a subject to be repeated, and it's impossible to be repeated. That's what's a miracle that will change the human mind. And I'm referring to this that I'm not happy with the way the being treated in the government could put a genius. Even if you believe I'm your God, at least I'm a genius. So when you put my life at risk, you like challenging a supernatural something. So it's supernatural. I'm making this video because they persist. This supernatural thing persists to burn you. يحرقكم في الهواء. And you still live in coronavirus. In 2016 or 2018, a slut here in Australia, he texted me a message. He said, if God loves you, he will not trap you by these verses. You can't travel. You've been trapped in Australia. You can't travel to Egypt because you fear for your safety. If your God loves you, he will not give you such a situation or give you such hardness. I told him, my God is great. You fucking idiot. 2019, COVID-19, he is now, the whole world is trapped. The more safe place now is Australia, where I'm in. There is no COVID in New South Wales, where I'm living. All over the world, you can't travel. He was say, if your God loves you, you can't travel. Who can travel now يا ابن الشرموطة يا خنزير? So to show you that we are your gods يا ابن الكلبة, the whole world can travel now, and the more safe area is here, where I'm here now. In future I can travel, but in somewhere who deserve who can use me, not abuse me. So I warned, and Meyer again. That's what we want. You do what we want. Before the Meyer start his rubbish, I told you, you will fight for me. I'm not ready to fight with Egypt. You will fight for me or die. For example, I bought it for you, for Israel. Protect me from Meyer. And give him the evidence that they did something wrong. He can't. I burn your Jews. Or they fall from the stampede, and they fall from the synagogue, and they fall from Italy in a very horrible case. And the witness for this, the boy who will live with permanent trauma. Because you failed, Usman. You fight for me or you die. And it's not just Israel, Iran, not with one side against another side. Every human, the humans are being treated as a psychopath. Psychopath is someone who's happy when he find another in a trouble, which is not an animal. That's why I don't want to call the Nazi system animals. They're not animals. If you have a good dog or a cat, they love you. They will never harm you. They will never be happy if something wrong happened to you. So can't say that. That's why the gods have in Egypt, they have some animal faces. The animal faces represent, because this what you call animals, they have the characters of God. The cat has characters of God, the protection, the protector. So the face of the cat is a God, because not because the cat is an animal, but because the cat has got characters without the psychopathy or the psychopath character which is in human. So the cat god, the cat god is bested, the protection and the love and the mother, love and the protection, protect you from snakes, from mice. It's a god protector, and it never have carry a psychopath emotions against you. On the other hand, the god of darkness or Iblis, he hates you. So I will refer now to this series portrait, and I will refer also quickly to how uh, what happened or the explanation of what posted in You Will Die in large groups. And if you count the numbers, 21 person died after music, rap music in America, and the Indonesian ferry fire, and they saved everyone except a middle-aged person. Then the airplanes and the plane attendant takes you back to the Israel and the Iran fight, bosses, which both the same plane and same in Israel, and they say we'll put the intelligence service in a trouble. Very serious trouble. These things are not prediction. Prediction means I predict something could be predictable, but not prediction. Some idiot asking me why I don't predict the lotto. I am not predicting. I'm writing to them what they should do. So it's not predicting. They read and they do. And or I'm just writing what they want me to write. So what is the point if I for the I write for them the numbers of lotto, they put it, they feed on your blood. You fucking idiots. So it's not prediction or I asking them to tell me the future. No, 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 no. Right. And they read and they do. Soldiers, fighters. أما الله القدوس إبليس, you can bring this verses if you uh, if you have attention, إذا كنت مهتم, uh, if you have a concern to whom it may concern, so it's very serious, and I will send to the embassy of the USA and other embassies, because people are gonna die. Me and you, we should do our best to save these people from an idiot challenging something he doesn't understand. People die. If your government doesn't care about your life, you should kill this other government. You should fight this government. You will die. We don't know who will die. Your family will die. You'll get killed, and we'll give you now an evidence that there is a power killing them and giving you the accurate description of their death before it happened. So it could be preventable. أما الله القدوس إبليس تفطر لذكره شموسا عبوسا في أولاه عدل عن ولد في ثلاث دما صليبا على. He referred to the Prophet of Islam who he believed in just one. Iblis, no sons. He is not in a trinity. So the God of darkness is not a trinity. The trinity and the God of darkness. عدل عن ولد في ثلاث لقد كفر الذين قالوا إن الله ثالث ثلاث لا الله ثالوث أحد. دما صليبا على من على عصاة ترى عين ضعيفا العلي في العلا. ضعيف منزلا بالأرض في مستوى الأرض, not under the ground. أحد اعتلاها نوره, قام الأحد عند الصحر. وأخراه رب جليسا للسماء. He's the God of the sky, the God Horus, when he يتحد unify with the Amun Ra الكبش. وأخراه رب جليسا للسماء بالقائمين ذكرا يوسى أخرى. الذكر الذي يوسى أخرى ويقرأ بالقائمين للصلاة هو القرآن الكريم. يوسى أي يكرم ويفيد. وما أوحيناه, not inspired by real gods. ما يموت بالأرض العلي الإنسان. أي على جبل من صلب ولد ولد بأولة ربك. ينكر الصلب. في العيون المستهزئين أهلة. On the crescents on the mosques. يوم الهوى قوله ذل, أي هذا القرآن يوم الهوى القيامة يوم تهوى الأفئدة وتسقط. قوله ذل أي وجدوه على خطأ وسيجد الصليب هو جليس العرش يحاسب الناس. قوله ذل كافر أرجت نفس الكافرين. محمد كافر بالصليب وأتباعه كفار بالصليب. سيذل ويهوى قوله ولن يجد ما يقوله. في العيون وطيسا بآخرة. القرآن ومحمد. والكافر بالصليب يشوى بالآخرة. وثلاث بالأرض دنا روح المؤمن جنة للسماء. بالعذاب حي كافر يحيا بالموت. الكافر يحيا من الموت ليعذب. لا عبد رب بالقائمين اسمه الأعلى. بالقائمين اسمه الأعلى. بالقائمين أنه قام. He resurrected from death. He rise. and also القائمين للصلاة هو الأعلى. There are many gods, but he is the highest, the supreme God. So when you make lines and cover the words which you don't use, you will find a very serious portrait. If you look here, you find there is a fingerprint through the letters and numbers up and down. And this photo taken from a post on the Facebook after posting. You find here Einstein, a 3-dimension, and you find the same letters and the number of the verses. Einstein. The revolution, the way revolution and the revolution theory from sea to earth and earth to sea. The human evolution. The caveman. A 3-dimension. Richard Dawkins. Dawkins is the atheist. The forehead of Dawkins on a monkey head. Apes. So if I show you Einstein up to down, you find now Einstein. If you put it up to down, you find Dawkins. Richard Dawkins. As a monkey. Dawkins, put it up to down, Einstein. So this kind of intelligence is not human intelligence. And now I show you the god Horus with wings. The god Horus over the pyramid, a big pyramid. Find 3 pyramids and sphinx in the same area. God Horus, the protector, and in the same eye turns into a cat. So the god Horus turns into a cat. So this taken on the 18th of February here. See? 20 February, on the 18th of February. See this? 18th of February, see this? A big mouse. Big mice, his mouth, his eye, his body. Cat. The same look, the same direction. So when we refer to the mice and the alien, Einstein, CC, Einstein, and alien, if you put CC up to the Einstein, the alien up to down, you can find the CC in 3 dimension. So the mice and the cat is the mice, the big mice here, and the cat. So this cat is the protector, and the big mice, the worst, worst ever mouse, like طاعون. نشوف let's see what I referred in the 27th of May. You find here, let's see, on the 30th of May here, on the 29th, fire and fairy. We'll see the emoji meaning. Fairy emoji. Fairy emoji. Passenger ferry. And this for the ocean. It's water and a ferry, and there is a man. Let's see the man emoji meaning. Exactly this man emoji meaning. The bearded a middle-aged man. The middle age, let's see the middle-aged man. Middle-aged man, you'll find the middle age man is from 40 to 60. The middle age from 40 to 60. You will find the fairy fire in Indonesia. There is a missing 43-old man. 43-year-old man. All saved except the man in the middle age, lost. In relation to the other emoji, the 21, first of all we show the crowd here. Follow the shooting, at least 22 people shot, 2 fatal and our angel. Your family could be in the crowd. Your family could be. Your family could be in the crowd. So he's describing what already happened. It's not a prediction. So the point is, no one can predict the numbers. Count here, families, 4 and 3, 7, 10, 14, 17, 21. So they are from 20 to 25. 21 injured and 2 killed. So we detected the 21 and the skull 22. So now we'll go to this emoji here. So at the Indonesia fire, this will go to the Iran and Israel fight. So a fire here from 20 to 25. So when you count, you find the numbers is accurate. And the warning was very accurate. So you go now to see on Facebook on the 1st of June we referred to this, and you posted the same emojis of the plants and the dance which we referred before to the dance of Israel. When a problem happens to, on the 13th of April we used the same emoji to refer to the Israel dancing folklore. So here the dance, the Israel after they explode in Iran, was the second explosion in Iran. So this we want to say the Iran and Israel again. You find the same flight attendant here, the 13th of April, with the dance. So the plans, this and that, and then again here, and fire, and dance Israel dancing. So this fire is going to, and here, going to Iran. Iran largest warship sinks after catching fire. Fire, and Israel dancing, and same plans, and same flight attendant, which I referred to the relation to Israel and Iran. So that's what I'm saying. You will put the intelligence service in a horrible situation. What is this? So in the last warning from Meyer, there are serious things, and I told them on the Facebook also, when I say both the emoji of the four fires and the Israel dancing, again and again you will be swimming. You will be swimming in a fireball. So you find that here Iran say 20. Iran say 20 sailors were lightly wounded with burns. 20 sailors were lightly burned with burns during the incident, but nobody was seriously hurt. But the fire, see the fire, the four fires, evacuating. As fire burned behind them. You will be swimming in a fireball. And I refer to the dance of Israel. Israel will be happy. Folklore Israel dancing. So connect this to the what was posted on the myer will kill you, and the Indonesian fire, Free Fire, and the shooting. Your family could be in the crowd, and police say they were shooting in the crowd. A police report shooting into a crowd. Shooting into a crowd. Your family could be in the crowd. So what we're saying is, please take it serious, because you may be the next one to be killed. So making this video, I don't know what you should do, but you should ask your governments to fix what they do, because you'll get killed. I'm losing nothing. I will lose nothing. When you challenge me, I will lose nothing, but you will lose your lives. You will lose your lives, your wives, your husband, your daughters, sons. And the gods, they persist to يولعوا فيكم, burn you, يحرقوكم في منتصف السماء. هيولعوا فيكم. حاولوا تعملوا شيء، مش هتقدر. هعمل فيديو تاني وانتوا بتتحرقوا. تعامل معاكم كأنكم مجرمين. When you see a crime and you stay silent, you are a criminal. And when the God comes in, the justice will be served anyway. So it's not delusions, it's not blah blah blah. So if you're talking about psychopathy and psychology, if you believe I'm delusion, the Israel is stealing the Palestinian land because they believe that someone called Ibrahim, he got a promise from something he called God, and he promised him the land. He's has psychosis and is schizophrenic. Ibrahim should get a prescription for schizophrenia. You shouldn't fight the people who used to live in this area because you think that someone was talking to something we can't see. I'm not in any videos, I'm telling you I'm talking to any unseen character. I'm showing you verses, and this verses shows a non-human activity, and I'm showing you non-predictable things which happen, which affect your lives and your future. That's why I've sent it to the CIA and the intelligence service and to USA. Maybe in Australia they don't know, they kill people in USA. And Australia will be involved in a fight with China. War. It will be a war.